So I'm going to continue to avoid answering the question by pretty much giving you a history of my games consoles. But feel free to stop watching now if you really want to. When I was little, I got a Game Boy Color, which was my first ever games console, and I loved it. I've got Pac-Man's currently in it. No, I don't still play it, of course not. I've got Pokemon Pinball and Pokemon Silver were my two first ever games for this, and I loved them. Which is why when Pokemon Silver came out on DS again a while back, I was very excited. Soul Silver, that is. I've got loads of rubbish ones like Scooby-Doo and Ants, Shrek. I actually played on Pac-Man a lot of the time. There's an interesting story behind this as well. So, when I got this, I think it might have been for my birthday. But we bought it, we brought it home, we opened the box, and someone had bought it, because, see, I originally wanted a purple one, so we got the purple one. Someone had bought this purple one and switched it for their black and white Game Boy, and then taken it back, returned it, got their money back, and had a Game Boy Color out of it. So I opened my box, it's a black and white Game Boy, and I was a bit annoyed about this. So we went back, took it back, and they didn't give me a choice of colour, so I was given a yellow one, and I was like, yeah, thanks, it's yellow. Cool story, bro. I know. There's a bit of a stigma, I think, behind being a girl gamer. Because when I was little, to be honest, I don't think I was expected to play with games as much as my brother was. So when it came to one of my brother's later birthdays, Mum said that she was going to get him a Game Boy Advance. And I thought she meant the Game Boy Advance, you know, that shaped one. So I was like, okay, I'm a bit annoyed about this, but I'll roll with it. Then, so we went to the shop, and what she actually meant was a Game Boy Advance SP, which had just come out at the time. And so I was very, very annoyed at this. But I apparently didn't play on my Game Boy Color enough to warrant me getting a new one, so I had to stick with that. I believe it's charged. Yes. It doesn't have a game in. But yeah, I actually use this sometimes to play my Game Boy Color games, because although I have a Nintendo DS, they don't like Game Boy Color games. They'll only play Game Boy Advance games, which I was a bit disappointed when I found that out. Nintendo DS. Me and my brother both got these for Christmas one year when they just come out, and so he got the blue one, I got the pink one with the Nintendo pack. To be honest, since then I've become a bit of a Nintendo gamer. I really like this. I didn't upgrade to a DS Lite when they came out like my brother did. He got a red one. I really like this one, so I've kept that, and it's well played. Look, it's actually cracked also. And then the 3DS was announced, and I was quite excited by this and decided that now was the time to upgrade my Nintendo DS, which had not long been broken. I was a bit upset about it. Ta-da! I decided to get a black one. I ummed and ahed for ages about whether to get blue or black, but I decided in the end on black. And I actually didn't get it that long after it came out. So you might have heard about the Nintendo Ambassador program. I'm part of that because I bought it before whatever the date was. That's all my handheld consoles, and of course my brother's, which may no longer be my brother's. And I've also got a PSP, which is somewhere. That's pink too. I kind of I regret getting a pink one. I'd much rather have had a white one. I don't play on it that often. Like I said, I'm a bit of a Nintendo girl. We've got a Wii downstairs. I've also got the Xbox 360 that my brother still loves. and PlayStation 3. And also somewhere in the loft we've got a PlayStation 2 and even a PlayStation 1, because we've always been that way inclined, clearly.